Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for, let me look at your email here just for a minute. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to say NK. I'm using your initials for privacy purposes. So you say, I am from Thailand. I just signed up for your 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT course. I plan to take the TOEFL in December to apply to business schools. I've already, you say take. Now here's one thing you got to be careful about. So you're not putting your grammatical word endings on the ends of your words. So be careful. You say, I've already taken the TOEFL. I would say, I have already taken the TOEFL. You say, I just signed up for. I would say, I just signed. ED. So those grammatical word endings, I'm guessing you're probably not pronouncing those either when you're doing the speaking practice. You have to be careful. You say, the last score I got was 108. So you got incredible. You got 29 on the reading, you got 30 on the listening, you got 22 on the speaking, and 27 on the writing. So crap. Your TOEFL score is already 108, so it's very good. So that's great. However, you just said that you need to get 25 points or higher on the speaking section, and right now you are only 22. Now you might want to sit down here. Now your first language is Thai, right? Now because your score is 22, you have an incredible number of problems with your pronunciation. This is why your score right now is around 22 points out of 30. You definitely need to work on your delivery a lot. I'm telling you, I have taught many Thai students for 22 years. Your English is incredible. It's 108. I mean, let's face it. Your TOEFL score is super high, but your speaking is not so good. So there's two things that you want to start doing in my online course. Here's my recommendation. 50% of your practice right now needs to focus on pronunciation. That means that you complete my pronunciation pretest, you go through those recommended lessons, you do the second pretest, you go through more recommended lessons. So half of your speaking practice right now should just focus on pronunciation. And then half of your speaking practice, you can focus on independent and integrated speaking tasks, and I will give you feedback as it is appropriate. You see what I'm saying? So you can do this, we can do this, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. And whatever happens, no matter what comments I give you, no matter what I tell you, no matter how bad I say your speaking is, do not give up. If you keep practicing, if you follow my suggestions, I promise you, as God is my witness, you will improve your speaking. If it's the last thing I do, your speaking is going to get better. Right? I guarantee you that. It's just a matter of practicing. So remember, I just sent you a username and a password so you can have access to my online TOEFL course. And again, remember, half of your time right now is focusing on pronunciation and half of your time is focused on speaking. And then everything you do right now, you're watching a lot of TV, you're listening to music, you're really using the language a lot in terms of listening and speaking. And you will get better. And the good thing is you need this goal. You need to get the score by December. I'm going to say it's possible if I gave you statistics, because I know what you're fighting against. I know how different Thai is from English. I'm telling you, I've been working with Thai students for a long time. You're probably looking at about a 60% chance of reaching your goal if you give it 100%. So I'm not guaranteeing anything. Vietnamese speakers, Thai speakers, part of your problem when you're speaking English, you're not pronouncing your medial consonant sounds. You're not pronouncing those final consonant sounds. You will have trouble with the interdental consonant, the TH, this, that, these, and those. That's going to kill your pronunciation. You're already going to have trouble with the S. Anywhere in the word, it's going to be hard for you, right? But you can overcome these issues with practice. So you're in good hands. I've worked with a lot of students from Southeast Asia in the past. I know exactly what you need to overcome and how you need to do it. So just practice, follow the recommendations, all right? Anyway, welcome to my online TOEFL course.